the Sunday Times call centre. Let's say good evening for the first time to my mate from 7 Sport, Barra. Adrian Barrish. Hey, Barra.
G'day, Baz. Yes, I finally made it to prime time after 20 years of telethon. I've rolled up the sleeves. I finally made it to make Saturday night. So great to be here amongst so many special people. And we have a very special presentation. And Tegan, just apologies for my back here. I'm just going to speak to this man, the telethon adventurers, Cole Reynolds and Simon Chappell. You won't believe, Baz, what these guys have been doing. They have walked across Australia. It took 4 months and they walked across Australia. That's got to be worth around the floor. How was that? Now, Cole, they have so inspired you that you want to do even more than that. Tell us about it.
I'm going to do something. If nothing's impossible, it just takes a little longer, but the inspiration that these guys have given me, in May next year, I'll be 77 and I'm going to do the Kokoda track. Absolutely. And that's going to be a massive fundraiser for children with cancer-related illnesses, and boy, are we going to raise some money. Because if these guys could walk 4,000 kilometres, and really one of them comes from Great Britain and they wouldn't have a clue how far it was, I can do anything, and so we can.
At 77, you're going to do the Kokoda track. I almost was going to say then that I'll do it with you, but you look too fit. But what about this guy, Simon? You were one of the guys that walked, you and the young gentleman over there. How hard was it, mate? 4 months across Australia from Sydney to Perth.
It was definitely bigger than we thought it was going to be. It's definitely bigger than England, I'll give you that much. No, I think it wasn't until we drove over to Sydney originally that we realised that Australia is probably one of the biggest countries in the world, and we may have gotten over our head a little bit, but it was for kids with cancer, and you know, they're going through so much. The least we could do is, you know, a bit of walking. It's not so bad. But
yeah, and you would have a few blisters, but you had a special reason, and it was this little fellow here, wasn't it, Connor? Welcome, Connor. You must be very proud of these guys. The telethon adventurers, the pirate theme as well. Tell us a bit about Connor as well.
Connor is actually Nathan's son, and poor Connor, a few years ago, he got diagnosed with brain cancer. And they had removed it, and unfortunately it came back. So at the moment, the only way, I mean, funding for brain cancer is very small across the country. That, you know, is less than 1% of the medical budget, which the only way really to actually change that is to raise money through people like Telethon and the Kids Cancer Project. So I mean, I'd encourage anyone to do the Kokoda track. Maybe not so much walk across Australia unless you've got a bit of free time on your hands. But yeah, no, to do what you can, because people like Connor, they're innocent victims. It's not smoking, it's not lifestyle choices, it's just unfortunate, that's it.
Yeah, our mate Rick Parrish, we know all about it in his circumstances as well. Connor, what do you think of these guys? They're legends, aren't they? There's no doubt about it. All right, let's do the big check presentation. You raised a heap of money. Tell us about it, Simon.
We ended up raising almost 200,000, 197,539, was it? Yeah, there we go.
197,539. The telethon adventurers. Well done. Congratulations, Connor. How good's that look, eh? Oh, you beauty, mate. They're doing it for you. Good on you. We're gonna find a cure. There's no doubt about it. That is the way. And on my right-hand side here, we've got the celebrities too. Tegan and Candice are going to take over, if you don't mind, and introduce some of these people, do a few readings for us. Yeah, go, take it away, Tegan.
We've got some pledges here. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Melissa Duncan from Trinity Beach, and she's donated $15. Thank you so much.
Well, and myself, Caleb Newell from Coolingap, donated $10. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to the Barnes family, $500, and they're from South Headland. Thank you. And over to Drasco now.
Thanks so much, Candice. That was a very smooth passover. We've got Sophie Nico from Munster, who's donated $30. Thank you so much.
And we've got Vinnie Snowball from Parmelia, who's donated $20, so thank you so much as well.
And Lynette Davey from Rivervale, my old stomping ground. Lynette has donated $55, so thank you so much, and keep those donations rolling in.
Absolutely. Can I say a big thanks to all the full-time dancers at the start of the show tonight, from APAN Academy, Daniela, Minardi, Corey was amazing. Also, big thanks to Virgin Australia, not only for flying us over here today, but also supplying all the uniforms for all our volunteers. Can we get a big round of applause for all the volunteers? You guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you very much.
Just give me that mic back. Well done there. And, no, you did very well. And I just wanted to mention the telethon auction. It's telethonauction.com.au, and Basil would love this too. The Nat 5's cane. You might be able to get a shot behind us there. He looks like Willy Wonka, but he won the Brownlow medal, and we are selling that today for the wonderful telethon. Current bid is $10,000. So if you want to get involved, we already have $10,000. Quickly, before we go back, Simon, you wanted to say something more about the schools on the way over as well.
Yeah, the majority of the money we actually raised was done by an event called Pirate Day Friday, and I just want to say thank you to all the schools out there who actually took part. It was a $1 donation, and we had over 100,000 kids Australia-wide. So thank you very much to all of you.
Yeah. 520 kids, 520 schools, that donated as they walked for 4 months across the Nullarbor. An amazing effort. Back to you, big fella.
Good on you, Barra, doing a brilliant job.